Tarot. I'm here to do your daily collective message for all signs for June 4th, 2025. Welcome if you're new. My name is Angela. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, so I use my intuition and the tarot cards in order to give you a message. This will be a general reading that may or may not resonate with you. Let's pull a card from the Oracle deck called the Wild Soul. This is an animal oracle deck, and we'll get an overall message for the collective, all signs, for June 4th, 2025. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective for June 4th, 2025, please. Okay, so we pulled the card, the Beetle. And let's read from the book on the beetle. Don't mind my dog in the background. She's chewing on her toy. Got your toy there? Okay. So let's read from the book here on the beetle. And the word is adaptation. I know, we can't play right now. Okay, so beetles are masters of adaptation, thriving in various environments with their hard exoskeletons and resourceful nature. This card signifies the need to adapt to changing circumstances. The beetle teaches that flexibility and resilience are key to survival. It encourages you to find creative solutions and to use your strengths to navigate through life's challenges. So adapt to the changes around you with creativity and resourcefulness. Flexibility is your strength right now. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards from the Wild Reflections tarot deck to get an overall message. So the beetle with adaptation. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective, all signs, for June 4th, 2025, please. All signs, all positions. June 4th, 2025, please. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Strength card, Major Arcana, Leo energy, and the Page of Cups in the upright position. The back of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, collective, is that when we talk about adaptation and being strong in your environment, and being aware that you need to use your resourcefulness or your creativity in order to be flexible. So flexibility is your strength right now. So being flexible. Perhaps you've gone through an emotional situation where you've been let down. And that's what I'm feeling like with the Five of Cups here. You may have been through a situation where you've really been let down and you've had to be strong through this. Being strong in your flexibility to a new environment, perhaps. It feels like you've been let down here. And you may be having to change your circumstances because you've been let down. You may have to change your environment because you've been let down. And you're being strong through this. Again, Leo energy. With the Page of Cups here, I feel like you could be hearing from someone that may be coming with some news when it comes to giving you a message of emotion. Perhaps it could be good news to make you feel better after being let down. We will go back and clarify. But in the shadow, what you don't see is victory. And I feel like you have people around you that are supporting you through this difficulty or change in circumstance or emotion that you're having to be strong through. But let's go back and clarify what all of this is about. And it feels like with the beetle here, it seems like you were let down where you're going to have to change your environment of some sort. And you're being strong through this. It feels like you're going to be getting a message of some type of emotion. And it feels like you might have been going through a situation where it's like you had a black cloud looming over you. But I see the sun coming out again as it's shining on the shell here, and it's bringing in good news. I feel like you have a lot of surrounding people that are rooting for you and are there to support you with the Six of Wands in the shadow. But let's go back and clarify. Please clarify the Five of Cups, please, Spirit, for the collective for June 4th, 2025, please. We have the Magician. So yes, you may have been let down by a potential thing that you were trying to manifest. Something that you had imagined that would be your total fulfillment. It could have been a relationship. It could have, and I feel like it was emotional. Your emotion was tied to it. It was something that you were hoping for to be your greatest accomplishment, or your greatest something that you waited for and manifest your whole life. So if this was a partner that you were hoping that was your forever person, perhaps this wasn't to be and they let you down. It is something that you tried to manifest or something that you tried to create in your environment that had to do with your emotion that you were very let down by. Please clarify the Strength card, please, Spirit. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. So I feel like you're being strong through this because you may be living beyond your means at this time. Perhaps you've had a change of environment and you're having to, you're going through maybe a financial struggle because of the change. And you may be working very, very hard right now in order to keep your head above water. And you're being strong through this. It feels like you've had to change your environment because somebody let you down. And now you're putting all your energy and strength into your work so that you can create an abundant life for yourself. Please clarify the Page of Cups, please, Spirit. So with the adaptation, I feel like you might have had to go to a different environment and you're struggling a little bit financially on your own. So with the Page of Cups, it feels like you're going to be hearing a message of emotion that has to do with some type of separation or rejection or just disharmony within a relationship with the Two of Cups in the reverse position. So perhaps the news that you found out that was a disappointment was that somebody broke up with you. Somebody wanted to be separated from you, or you wanted to be separated from them because they let you down and you've rejected this person. You may be hearing from this rejection. We'll go back and clarify some more here, but this is what this is about. This seems like a love relationship, perhaps, or a partnership that you were let down through, and now you're going to have to be strong in order to financially support yourself here. I feel like in the shadow with the Six of Wands, you do have a lot of people that are supporting you through this difficulty and change in your life, and as you're trying to adapt to your new situation. Please clarify the Six of Wands, please, Spirit. So yeah, somebody might be actually helping you out a little bit financially as you're going through this change. they could be more generous and sharing their wealth with you, or giving you a place to stay or something like that, as you go through this adaptation or change in your environment. So I feel like that's what you're needing to be strong through. And it feels like you're putting in your strength now in order to create a stable environment for yourself. Please clarify the Two of Cups with the Page of Cups, please, Spirit. Yeah, it's like you've withdrawn from this partnership that you were in, or you've separated yourself from them. There is some sadness behind the separation. One more, please, Spirit. It feels like you manifested this relationship, but it didn't turn out to be what you wanted. Or this partnership. So we have the King of Cups here as well. What I'm feeling here with the King of Cups is that you need to fulfill your own self before that you can be generous or give your heart to somebody else. It feels like you need to fill your own cup first so that you can support and love others. I feel like I really need to have some self-love here through this difficulty or change. And I feel like what you should have been manifesting is this King of Cups. You should have been manifesting more love for yourself instead of somebody else bringing in somebody else in order to fulfill you. Your fulfillment lies within yourself. But yeah, it seems like you're having to adapt to a new situation or surrounding. You do have a lot of people that are rooting for you, and you may be having somebody that's helping you at this time, financially, or just being generous and giving, sharing their environment with you. But yeah. So we do have the Two of Pentacles here. I'm sorry, the Six of Swords. I'm sorry, the Two of Pentacles and the Moon card. So with the Two of Pentacles, you could be feeling a little overwhelmed and indecisive about which direction you want to go. And you can be all up in your head with the Moon card here. I do see water signs here and earth sign as well. And Leo. Take it as it resonates. But yeah, you could be all up in your head right now. Seems like you're really just obsessed with work right now and trying to get yourself ahead. Keep your head above water and being strong through this change of environment. Yeah. What does the future hold for the collective, please, Spirit? Okay. Okay, so you're going to feel like you're afraid to commit to anybody else in the future because of everything that you've gone through. Or you're going to feel like you're a little bit drifting. You don't have really a direction. What more can you tell us, please, Spirit? You may feel like giving up. You may have a lack of confidence and feel very overwhelmed as you change directions and change your environment. What does long-term future look like for the collective, please, Spirit? I feel like you're going to be still up in your head a little bit in long-term future. You may not trust anyone for a long time after what you've gone through. You definitely need to follow your heart when it comes to this situation. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of confusion as you navigate yourself through this, but you're going to be strong through it. I think focusing on work and those people that are surrounding you and helping you is the best place to be right now, as a collective. It feels like you're in a lot of confusion. I feel like this person that you were with before is very unreliable. They put you maybe through a lot of confusion and chaos. And I feel like that's where you feel very down about this, and you've had to be strong through this all. Yeah. What's the bright side of this for the collective, please, Spirit? What is the bright side? I feel like with the Four of Cups here, the bright side is that you're going to have some time for contemplation. And you're really going to be able to look at where your direction you want to go in your life and what you want to manifest next. Or really thinking about new paths and kind of, going inward. Maybe having some solitude. Connecting to the divine. I think that's the bright side of all of this. Let's pull a card from the messages of the universe to finish up your reading, collective. Yeah, it seems like as a collective message, things might not have worked out exactly how you had planned when you manifested this emotional connection. But you're being strong now, and you're really focusing in on work. You've got a lot of people around you that support you. You may even have somebody that's being very generous and sharing their space with you as you're navigating this new environment that you're adapting to. Yeah, you got to get out of your head here because you're very confused about your life at this time. So it says, don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow, so it's necessary to experience the difficult times. That's when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of the dark tunnel. And I feel like that's what's happening here. This may be a little bit of a dark time for the collective as you're trying to navigate through this change or adapting to the situation, just like the beetle. So that's the message I have for you, collective. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please be kind and use empathy and compassion when you speak to others. And I will speak with you tomorrow. Namaste. Bye-bye.